Hey guys, it is day 139, pretty sure, 139 of Operation Thunderhead. That or 140, let me check here. But yeah, it's it's not a tough day, it was a good day. I got up and was able to finally kind of scrape myself out of the hole or the tailspin I've been in. And I really needed to because this was a humbling day. I got to the gym for the first time in forever, and I was able to get through my workout, and I was finally given this really good way to get through the workout, and so that was really helpful, and I was happy about that. But while I was at the gym, I normally don't take my phone with me or whatever, but I was for this one app that I needed to use for my workout, and I flipped onto YouTube to kind of listen to a video or whatever, and I saw a clip from the community tab that Kentarou Miura died. And if you guys don't know who that is, he's the creator of the Berserk manga series. He started it in 1989 when I was born. So that thing has been going 30 years strong, and 30 years and some change. And he hadn't finished it yet because, it was just taking forever. And he's dead. He's just dead. He died at 54 years old, which is extraordinary. That's like a childhood in Japanese. And for Japanese people, they live till they're 90 normally. And he's dead. And it kind of shook me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I didn't have this huge emotional reaction right away. But I just finished talking to my students. I just finished up week 4 of the program. So I got 2 more weeks of it. And then, the program's done. I'm super excited about the progress I've made. And then, I can start really focusing on bringing people into it. But yeah, Kentarou Miura is dead. And his work, Berserk, is not finished. It's one of the greatest mangas of all time. And it's not done. And I don't know, that really shocked me. That shook me to my core, man. Because, I've been working on writing and getting all my stuff out for years now. And I've been writing, I've been at a good pace for a hobbyist or whatever. But I realized he died, that's 22 years for me. And I think back, I'm well, 22 years is a lot of time, but not really. I'm older than 22. I've lived 22 years and some change. And 10. I've lived 32 years. I'll be 32 at the end of this month. So I've lived more than that. And I still haven't even begun my book in terms of what I'm trying to get done of my life. You know what I mean? It took him 30 years to get this masterpiece off the ground. Because Berserk is a masterpiece. There's a reason, it was my very first video that I was trying to do. And it just shook me to my core of what am I doing? And I've been trying so hard to live and survive and just get out of this mindset of whatever. But it really hit me today. I was talking with one of my coaches, and it just hit me today that so much of what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, is just so based off of this momentary, oh, well, if, and then. But I realized there's no if and then. If you don't do the work, you can just die. And it doesn't matter how great you are. Kentarou Miura was great. Kobe Bryant was great. And those dudes are dead. And they died young. They died really young. And I was just, I hope to God that I can live a long life, but I could die 2 years from now. And then all the books, all the stories I wanted to tell, they wouldn't be finished. They wouldn't be done. And I think one of the biggest things of why I've always wanted to write fast, and literally, I named my writing program and my company Prolific because I want to be able to create an abundance, not only for myself, but in what I make, and I want to be able to do it quickly and be able to make a lot of stuff. And you can't make lots of stuff if you're dead. Those are facts. And I don't know, it hit me. Just made me really start thinking, like, what are the things that if I died, I'm going to be okay with not completing? And what are the things that if I died and I didn't complete, I wouldn't be okay with? And man, it really made me think really hard about where I've been putting my time and some of the things I've been doing, because, the day is not promised to us. And I've always known that, but man, today was a really, I don't know, it just hit me. It just really hit me hard. So I've been rethinking sort of the different trajectory, even as I've been putting out content in my business, and I realized, like, I've got to kind of take a leap and hope for the support, but I've got to take that leap. Because so much of the things that I wanted to do and I'm trying to get done, if I don't do them, they're not going to happen. And I will die one day. And that has just been, that's lingered with me today. That's really lingered with me today. And I worked with stuff, and I realized I don't necessarily think I haven't been all the best I've wanted to be because of laziness, but I've realized more than ever, like, okay, if I want to really live a life and make that difference for myself, it's go time. But it's about doing things in the right order and building correctly and being smart so that I can sustain myself. And it was tough because I've been working against this anxiety and wondering, like, oh, well, where am I going to get these checks from? And I realized I've got to have some hard conversations about what's not serving me and what's not working, and just taking a break from some things, so I can get minded and get focused on the things that really do matter. Because life's too short to spend it on anything else. So let this just sort of be a reminder. I'm eventually going to figure out how to get this stuff out there. But yeah, I wanted to share this. And I'm going to be posting my Berserk video on YouTube, because you only live once. And that Berserk in a lot of ways was really influential for me. It kind of changed my life. And so to see the man who was sort of the engineer behind all that, the architect, dead, it's pretty shocking. So I'm going to move from there. Thanks to anyone who watched this, and don't take your life for granted and focus on the things that matter most, because nothing is promised.